They're keeping things fast and loose here. Alex going to be sending all their players toward this side of the map, and Device is surely going to go down. He does manage to find one. That's going to be Golden, but they will continue their assault towards this B-bomb site.
Flash does get turned by Brollan, and one of their own doesn't quite catch Zipex enough. Brollan having a trouble with Glaive, will be exchanged. Flame not available. Won't be able to stop this plant unless Glaive feels like pushing through this wall of smokes. He goes over. Flusher's going to have his back turned. It's an easy frag. 2 now for Glaive. JW and Crims remain. JW equalizes. Has a chance on Magisk and gets it before falling. Now a 1v1 for Crims. The 3rd highest ADR at this tournament. And he hits a perfect shot. Fnatic are on the board early.
They start into round number 2, of course, and it's going to be $2,000 on the nose for Astralis. And it looks like the Force Bite is coming through. They are going for this one. It'll be 2 scouts, a UM. He's completely known to be there. Now we'll have to fall back. We'll see if he can find this first frag. Golden, low HP, but a great flashbang, but actually catches him somewhat, it seems. And it will be the first frag for Astralis here. And Device always performs on the A side. Can he deliver here?
20 seconds. Molotovs are going to start flying in. Device forced to reposition. He still has a line of sight. Not anymore. Smoke arrives from his teammate Magisk, and so do bullets. A double kill. Great moves from JW. Puts 2 members of Fnatic up against the rope. Missed shot from Device. They have to get that bomb down, and a frag as well. 2 versus 4. Now 2 versus 2. They've leveled it.
Yeah, a couple of misses there from Device. Uncharacteristic by his standards. We'll see now if Fnatic can convert this and get the 4-0. Off to a flying start here, and Crims up for another kill, but Glaive will take him down eventually. JW just with the UMP in hand, and no utility. 37 points of health as he makes his way to a long. Bit of a gamble here, and Astralis just tapping the bomb, and now they know exactly where he is. He recovers the Galil, but it looks like his days might be numbered at this stage. Zipex will go for the defuse. JW just has to take down that one player, and it might actually happen here. Not quite. Astralis get the defuse in, but what a close round that was. And that's absolutely fine for Fnatic. Remember the 5 HP. A finish pretty much has to be the final call here. They have got smokes and molotovs, but CT's ready and waiting. Magus is one of the strongest anchors in the game. We'll see what he can do at this stage as he holds towards the A site. Device ready with the AK-47.
Oh, he eats the flash, has the smoke to escape into though, and oh, Dupree, he's not even going to be able to get one. Now the bomb should be able to go down. Astralis, they're just going to pull the plug on that round.
4-2 here on the T side, no less. This is a great showing so far from them. Needed that pistol to be taking 3 rifles into the next round. Ideally need that Device AWP to come online here. That's one of the strongest assets they have. Stepping up. Long has been an issue for them. Dupree at the same spot by the flower bed now. Does get the first. It's Crims turning around. The flashbang will catch him though. That's from Golden. Lovely work. A 4-on-4 trade does favor the T's at this stage, but there is a flank coming in from the connector. Device had it from this way. That's a freebie. JW offers himself up.
Oh, and Flusher exposed himself even earlier because he jumped. Rollant can't do anything, and Astralis executing and Fnatic assault at this point. Nothing he can do. Round goes the way of Astralis, and that save, it just...
Things starting to stabilize for them now. Kriegs for Zip. Instead of playing right back at the APC, trying to bait a player in, they're actually boosting behind the flower bed right now. T's look convinced that B's going to be the best approach for them. There's Zipex going down. That's a wallbang, I believe, as well.
Yeah, he's been trying it this time. Not just the tag, but the frag.
Yeah, it was clean through the wooden boards.
I just got his work cut out for him. Glaive does have his incendiary, though. If Fnatic, if they start throwing utility, that's going to really slow down Golden's contribution from the short side. Molotovs are in, so are Fnatic. Equal trades favoring Fnatic, puts them now just 2 versus 4. Astralis, Device and Dupree rotating from the other bomb site with a bomb down now. This looks like they're going to have a go, see what they can find. A 1-for-1 trade, perhaps not enough.
I think you might be absolutely right there, Alex. It's going to be Devices trying to take down any players with him if possible. With the Krieg in hand, got nice range, but Bronan's got the same weapon. Oh. To the exciting stages, we're going to have a double AWP setup on the Astralis side. A team historically that haven't really had that within their arsenal, but now starting to experiment with it more and more in the last 6 months. Go through with it, and in we go.
Oh my god, this is going to be so fast. They might even catch them with nades in their hands. They're not going to be ready for this many players. Now the nades can come in, and oh, that's a bit of a team nade. Could be a problem. Glaive continues to make things difficult, but huge from Flusher. Wow! 2 frags, the transfer eliminates the B threat. Flank still something that they'll have to consider, likely going to be the job of Crims, but that round secured again. What a call from Golden.
Yeah, that's a really great call. Just when you know you've got them uncomfortable, they've got a weak buy coming through, and they're really adjusting, trying to adapt to what you're doing with these defaults at the start, then execution. Just go for a straight-up rush. It works out very nicely indeed. Astralis weren't ready for it. They're actually boosting at the back of that B side, but it's still a 2 versus 2, a very slim chance. And remember, Astralis have no kits. We saw that coming into this round, so probably not even more. Really shuts down Astralis. They were expecting more of the
Flusher really saved that. Could have got a bit more difficult had he been... They were flashed off, not this time, and enables him to at least show that presence early. Glaive deals with JW, constant nagging on Connector. An early first blood.
Yeah, just to comment on that, I feel like Fnatic are playing a much looser game. They're not playing with quote-unquote structure in terms of like a top team would, which is very uncomfortable for Astralis. They're used to playing against very tactical teams, and Fnatic are just calling on the fly, but calling around their default, and it's very difficult to contain them if they're hitting all their shots, and Flush is playing like he is. It's overwhelming at times, and you can see Astralis now throwing everything they've got, every trick they have, and it will be Flush. Again, that first kill somehow. Fantastic flash from Golden. But it is the man advantage still for Astralis. Good soap from Aegis. He has to wait for the bullets to be shot through before he can actually make any sort of steps here. Those shots paint him into a corner. And Device now the AWP. He hasn't been performing this weapon so far, but can he step up now?
Oh, he trusted his flashbang wholeheartedly. Through the monster smoke is a terrifying push, but Golden flashes and frags. He does it all to put Fnatic back in good stead to give this round a good go. Crim's naded down, but he's on the site alongside his teammates. Brolin crawling through the smoke. He's not done there. Goes hunting. He knows there's going to be another one close quarters. Molotov will enable Glaive to push, but straight into the crosshairs of Golden. And the round's done. The half's done. 9-6 Fnatic, making a statement on the opening half of their...
Right behind him.
So well, especially if a couple of frags go Fnatic's way. That might slow them down enough for the flank to come in and play a part in this round. Brolin's going to get pressured. He may not be ready for this. Yep, caught off. Zipex catches the equalizer, catches Brolin sleeping, strafing, to be more specific.
We have JW here at the T-steps.
Checking this, he is. Nice work from JW. He does not want to let this round slip away. Match has gone 2. 17 frags from JW. He's done this round on his own.
Yeah, that is so wild from him. He pushes all the way towards Bean. So bomb we planted, that at least gives some AKs in the next round if they wish. And wow, flush out. They are looking like they're high rolling.
X shows up. If Y is there, playing in the form we know they're capable of, they really can do damage, and this is a prime example of it. JW, there's nothing Astralis can write in the strat book that stops them falling further. That was in support of the other site. Here comes the push, though. 30 seconds, and already Dupree finds a way in. Magis could get caught out, but it's not enough from Flush's UMP. Now they're everywhere. He's got so many different angles to deal with. Good spray from Crims, but it's not enough to best Magis. This round is take coordinated and effective. Astralis, they have the sight, and there's nothing the CTs can do about it.
Yeah, overwhelming and well-timed approach there from Astralis. You can see how powerful that force buy in the second round is if you get the bomb planted, the money as strong as possible, and they're probably fine with Fnatic force buying the next round. They want to ruin their money. They want to put them in a very difficult financial spot.
Be mollied, creates a smoke to play around, but already Device is out on the side. The flash doesn't slow him down. The CT smoke, however, will. Nice work from Glaive, though. Pushing up on short, they're all there. Fnatic to receive them. So much utility being exchanged, and not many bodies dropping. Always favoring Astralis. Crips changes it and turns the tide just a little bit, but still, Astralis have the sight.
Still a chance for Brolan, though. They don't seem to be aware of his positioning. He has got 3 players to find, but is the bomb even being planted at this point? Well, doesn't seem to matter. It will be Dupree. Ready and wait. Very smart, very ready for it. It's going to be 2 rounds in a row for Astralis after another very successful B approach. You're right, the utility usage there.
Let's see what the call may be. Dupree making it clear he wants to go fast, but look at what cost. Bullet through the wall from Flusher, nade combined. It's a brutal mix. Golden's only got 4 frags. The impact frags, admittedly, though, held the monster push. Not once, but twice.
Well, there we go. That's fine by Crims. They maintain the advantage, take another player down. Aegis with the trade, but does he anticipate this position from Golden? Time will tell. Who comes on the top? Oh, what a shot that is. Mages down to 34. Aware that he's vulnerable to grenades there, falls right back.
Matches will fly in. Or rather, Molotovs and smokes for now. It does look like Brolan's going to try and keep himself safe. 15 seconds. Device has got the weapon for the job now. Upgrade. Just one man. Magisk is low and they convert. Well,
interesting plays at the very start there. Enjoyed this. They needed a quick frag, as we mentioned. It's the HE and wallbang follow-up from Flushstar. You can't teach that.
Down to 37, but they accelerate. Caught with flashes. Crims is going to try and reposition, but Golden is in prime position. Double kill from Golden. He's done his hard work. This round should be Fnatic's as well. Just Dupree. Device has only got the Mac 10. How far will that get him?
Wow, apparently a nice opening kill for them. We'll see now a 3 versus 2, but look at the HP. Oh, Flusher. Oh, I beg your pardon, 4 on 2.
Easy to miss 1 HP.
Yeah, how did he survive that one? He managed to dink Dupree at the start through the wall.
This round is completely and totally over. Hoping to take a rifle away from Fnatic.
Yeah, they're looking very good, Fnatic. They've been doing their homework overnight. They've wanted to fall apart in the earlier stages of the second half, but they've really come back to life here. This is impressive. Golden especially, holding his nerve in that
position from JW.
It's a difficult one.
Back of the pillar. Now gets the info, gets the shot. JW, he can back straight out of that one. Mission accomplished. Quick trade though from Magisk. At what cost? Down to 13.
Well, they will finish up towards B once again. Glaive has to recover the bomb. It's right back at the T-steps. A contact play from Dupree and Zipex, trying to surprise Flusher, but you've got to wake up pretty early in the morning to take him down. Crims will be in a crossfire with him. They've done so much damage there. Magisk and Zipex with nothing between them. Glaive will push with the smoke, but it looks like this round's done. Astralis starting to flounder here somewhat. 25 seconds remaining. Molotov's out of position, and Crims is just relentless. Flashbang comes through, making things very uncomfortable for the Danes. It looks like this round's done. I don't see a world where they do anything with this. This is save their 2 Kriegs. Just by virtue of the HP, they just don't have anything to work with there. No grenades. Now will be a tactical timeout called from Astralis here. They're second so far, and my God, do they need it. Great stuff from Crims. Gives the rounds up, that lets them back in. Ooh. But Brolan, he might be anything but that, because he's just dunked a nade on them that's done a lot of damage. Even more so now. What a fantastic play that was from the young Swede. It's going to be a 5 versus 2 now. Zipex will pull one back, but the damage has been done.
Brolan knew he was safe because of JW's aggressive AWPing. Catching Astralis off. It's not often I find those words coming out of my mouth, at least not with any degree of consistency. And look at Crims with this. Reed.
Wow.
Opted to go lower, and Brolan, he was not done. Bomb loose, round 1, unless Device, with 60 seconds admittedly, can overcome the odds, overcome the Swedes. First option is Brolan.
If he hits this shot, oh my God, I was about to say it would take a 90-degree turn and then taking down Device there. Either way, Brolan completely shuts the round down. He is the new Swedish wonder child, that's for sure, as Crims will confirm. And at this stage, Fnatic just have their number, shutting them down. Look at this accuracy from Brolan, so confident in his own ability, and he wanted a bit more out of that. Completely destroys Zipex, and that's the round.
A big part in that comeback machine is Magisk, always finding a way in when the pressure starts to mount. Flusher, however, does best him, and now willing to take another fight. My goodness, Fnatic! Just like that, enough to finish. They have come and made a statement map 1 of this semi-final.
That's impressive. Other place in the grand finals here, as from the T side, looking to find some form overall. They've got P250s out in the hands of Device once again, and 3 smokes. A tactical approach here. Glaive will be throwing flashbangs towards main entrance, presumably trying to get down towards that vent, and he'll make it down, but what cost? He's down to 10 points of health here, but still continues down towards lower with that bomb.
Crims, he'll be dealing with the tail end of this assault, and Zipex, oh, he's tucked into the corner so perfectly. JW completely disregarding it. He wants to stop the plant, and he can.
Hello.
Takes down Glaive on that plant. It wasn't an angle that would favor him, but Zipex, he is unknown right now, and he has info on 2 members of Fnatic. He's hoping for the angle. Golden exposed, but doesn't go down. Uncharacteristic of the Danes. Making up for it, though, now as a flurry of frags favor them. He'll be picking up that bomb now, Magisk. You can hear Flusher on the advance, playing with the door, getting the information. He gets the info on Red. The last, or 2 of 3 remain. Save plant from Decon. Bomb has been planted. This is going to be such a tough one for Flusher. He has hoping for one quick flick to level the odds, but now Magisk can just take that fight. That's 1 for 1. Still favoring Astralis in a very big way. Brollan no kit. You can see one though. He can give this a good shot, and does connect onto Zipex just a little bit at very little cost. Now makes it a 1 versus 1. Has to pick up that kit, has to get towards the bomb. Dupree can play the time, he's got a smoke as well. This isn't bad. Taking the shots, he has to get on it. Dupree firing in the shots. He's got him,
he's got him.
Defused. Don't take it away, Brollan in the round.
Oh, young star stepping up once again. That was such a back and forth round. The first 2 kills go in favor of Fnatic, but then Astralis, 2-on-1, no time left on the bomb.
And this is brave, yeah, that was one word to describe it, but he's going to walk into the pack. 3 Danes still there, chomping at the bit to open up ramp. They do so. Brollan, the last vigilant stand. He has support. It's Flusher, and they've managed to find the equalizer. My goodness, Astralis, they're getting picked apart here.
That's such a great crossfire.
Glaive, knife out, will equip the Kalashnikov to catch Flusher, but you have to wake up pretty early.
Wow, Fnatic, after losing the first, can they continue it though? It's going to be Glaive to open things out. That's a nice shot as Flusher tried to get aggressive towards outside. He will be punished for it. A nice change there from Fnatic, but this is costing them a couple of lives now. It's going to be a 5 versus 3. Surely Astralis will post their first, but JW still alive and kicking with the AWP.
On the prowl. Oh, Magisk, perfect work. Walks out the edge of the smoke. That's a ballsy move, but it's rewarded. JW is going to make it clear that the outside AWP is no more. Might spur Dupree and Device into action on the outside area, but he's going to tuck himself back in, responsible for that. Crims towards the top site. Oh, and another one for JW. Down to just 4 HP.
Look at the movement. So graceful on the server. 3 versus 2. Crims actually has awareness that makes him in this position. That's a 2 versus 2 now. Falling apart. Surely they'll head towards lower, knowing that both players are towards the upper side of this stage. Device holding towards the warehouse. Still with reasonable time.
JW's push lobby. He can go ramp. That's a safe way down to the lower side with the AWP as well. That's going to be the perfect angle.
Yeah, this is actually a lovely move. Fortunately, Astralis have a smoke. They should be able to remove vision from him if they're smart about this.
JW wins the round, looks like Crims.
On low HP as well, making the picks that are required and rotates down towards lower. That was such a good rotation there. They didn't anticipate it at all. They got the information that both players were towards upper.
Just turned. Flusher.
No way.
Zipex is still responsible for it though. He's holding the line. He's worked it out. Magisk onto Brollan as well. But 3 left to defend. This could be Astralis' first round on the T side. This is so much control given to them. Early frags, however, didn't always work out for them, and perhaps not this time. Crims onto Magisk. That's perhaps not enough, though.
We had so many close rounds. It's come down to 1vx situations, and they've won them all, to be fair, about this game. 6-1, though. They will
establish nice and quick. A Molotov from Astralis to stop the CTs dropping in response. Well, saying that, he's willing to weather the flame. My God, 2 of them burn. Great Molotov usage from Astralis. Makes them pay a heavy price to even consider making an impact on this round. The shotgun does make an impact on Zipex, but not enough to convert.
I would be calling the save at this point. It looks like this one's really out of reach of the SMGs and the retake, but that's not bad at all from Crims. Maybe they can make something of this. We will see. Mages holding strong on the bomb site here, and it's going to be a 3 versus 2. They're going to have to start defusing now. But still, Glaive knows exactly where that bomb is to see the JW AWP, to be honest with you. So there we have it. Roasting some marshmallows in the front, that's good.
Not bad.
System to get down there consistently. They barely took any damage. They can extinguish flames. They will change things up here. More ramp-focused approach, and Golden's held it well. Got the incendiary to block off any chasing players down towards the lower side of Flusher. I love this bomb from him. He should be able to get at least 1 here. Device dropped to the floor. 5 versus 3. First advantage for a while for Fnatic after losing 4 rounds in a row. But still in a decent position overall.
It's going to fight though. Nice work from Glaive. Gives them a way in. Molotov towards Mini. They'll smoke on top of that. They want to make sure they can just process of elimination, clear these corners. Brollan, they're looking for him. Molotov forces him right tight into the corner. Still not a fight given to him though. Really turned his game up a notch. The second half of overpass, a nuke, no less. He's pushing even more. JW in support. Zipex can only get 1. It's nothing, and 3 still standing as Fnatic break the run of Astralis. It was
Fnatic there. Brollan doesn't blink at all. He's caught behind the flames, but he knows he's got a bit of vision from...
As is Crims, hoping for a C extension. And oh, perfect angle. You can't get a second though, because Zipex quick to trade. As is Brolan, back and forth we go. Shot in the toes, keeps things level. Flusher will put Fnatic once again in firm grasp of this one. dupreeh has the bomb, he has time to at least get it down.
Yeah, he knows it as well. You can see that a plan with conviction behind it. We'll see a Krieg in hand, a couple of flashbangs, but where does he position himself here? This 2-on-1, which he has got a strong chance of winning. Goes towards Shadow. In terms of the utility, one smoke, couple of flashes. They have the incendiary. They could really flush that position out. Golden tentatively enters the vent here. Need to get their skates on here. The bomb's over the halfway mark now.
They got a smoke and a kit. That would be a way to draw out dupreeh. Still time. I'm getting nervous already. Onto the site. JW has to try and get that smoke down, and they catch him. Great moves. No need for a smoke when you use your body. It was just JW. He knew the rifle on Golden would be enough, and it's only just...
Hindsight is always 20/20, and we'll get into round 15 here. Fnatic managing to win out some remarkable rounds, 2 versus 5, etc. As dupreeh gets a face full of lead, but he dishes it out as he manages to stay alive there and actually find the 5-on-4.
And this is a lovely turn tail. They're actually heading towards the top side. Magis caught off. Big frag in combination with the flash from Flusher. And now the bomb down. Lovely turn. Lovely call. And Golden certainly has his work cut out, as does Zipex. Deals with JW though, and Flusher gets his second of the pistol round in quick succession. Oh, but with back turned, it puts dupreeh in an impossible scenario with his HP. Does
try and farm some money if dupreeh can. Will survive the blast. 6 kills in the last couple of rounds outside. This is a good reposition. Get the rifles out there, establish a crossfire, maybe take down the smoked out players. It'll be Glaive to get the first. That's Prolan removed.
He's there for the early, more proactive play. Zipex stopping Golden in his tracks, puts just 2 men remaining. JW falls as well, so just Flusher and Crims. Lovely adjustments from them. Glaive, however, leaves his hidey hole, and Flusher's patience on Silo. It works.
Well, hype starting to die down now as the Fnatic side concede 4 rounds in a row here, unless they can somehow pull off this 4-on-2 with Flusher on just 15 points of health. Device so nimble on the map. Dynamic as ever. He'll be finding a fantastic shot towards Crims and looking to finish things off with the USB as well. It's the perfect maneuver for himself, just trying to build up his confidence, that momentum, which is sky high right now.
Glaive must have called the ding. Device was so ready.
Yeah.
Finish that off with the USB. It will be Zipex though to throw it. It's favored for sure. And the 2 Astralis, they'll smoke on top of that to ensure no funny business. They'll be full grey screen if they do choose to push, but actually a Molotov of their own enables them to drop. Force dupreeh to hide towards the CT vent, and now, I was going to say, Flusher had a chance to be a spanner in the works, but no. Glaive still lingering outside, gets that frag, leaves 3. They get the bomb down though, that's something. Will clear the corner, but to no avail. Zipex will put a rifle in play for the T side in this after. Roland, hard shot, very hard shots. He does some damage, and the fact he's still kicking, that damage is converted by Crims. Another chance for JW. He passes. It's the AWP of Device. He can get another. JW, the hero for Fnatic lead. He's done 4 in the round, drawing more blood.
Vent dive quickly down towards lower. They get the bomb planted quickly. The fact they know they're up against an AWP, there's a chance they can run away with it. JW with individual brilliance once again. 24 frags to his name.
Consider it, but fast ground covered by Brolan. Glaive's not even ready for it. Rare to see a Dane caught out, certainly in Astralis.
This is big. This is absolutely massive.
Brolan on the crawl. Golden's already caught 1. That's going to have Zipex's attention fully drawn, but Brolan has to check his corners. I think the timing could be off. A nice work from dupreeh to keep Astralis competitive. Bomb down though, Fnatic looking to throw a huge blow. Flusher getting another one in this round. Puts Device down and now out. Brolan, Fnatic above and beyond.
They have second stage loss bonus. That is $1,900, and that's exactly what Glaive, Mages, and pretty much dupreeh. You need to use the sound cues. And it is a pre-fire. Golden checking towards the boost once again, but will he swing? Oh my goodness, he has been insane. How is he hitting those shots towards the ramp from consistently like that? And Device only has a scout, remember. Misses a shot, he could be going down very quickly. Does he dare challenge this one?
25 seconds, Henry. They're going to have a bit of a spring in their step. They're reconvening, regrouping. Dupree to be tested. The Molotov will stop the vent approach. Free fire. Device with the scout connects, as does Dupree's rifle. It's a double kill. Brolan and Crims have only got 10 seconds to piece this one back together. Great Molotov from Brolan. Stops Zipex from pressuring that bomb through the smoke. Heads on heaven. Requires precision from Crims. Fnatic, 2 players left, 1 player left. It's on Crims. Looking for the 1 versus 3 for grand finals, and he can't do it.
By kill towards the ramp, but time was running out. Device, Fnatic with decision to make now. Money is not in a fantastic position. There is a buy there. This is more like it. You can see when they don't have advantages, they're happy to push around and try and find these opening picks, but this is looking like overtime all day long. It's going to be golden to pull one back. 4 versus 3. The Device is such a prime spot to find yet another. Flashbang to go over the top. Magus will let himself be known from the main entrance, but he looks like he's going to hit another shot here. No problem. Bomb goes down. That's surely it now.
That should be curtains. That should be overtime. All down to just 1 man. JW only a scout. There is a low HP player. He's not even going to check it. And Device finds the final frag of regulation. Astralis.
To apply the Fnatic now on their T side. They take initial damage, but find the first kill. Brolan down to 2 HP. Surely doesn't survive longer. And indeed, Glade will remove him.
Brolan and JW, though, phenomenal stuff. What is this from Device? An open angle takes down the hard hitter. Flush up, not long for this world, just puts Crims. He even knows Device is scoping right around that corner, but near impossible.
Yeah, it's 15-11 up.
With the door gone, it favors the T's initial. A nice wallbang from Crims, at least softens them up just a little bit, but it's actually JW to draw blood. Now this is the chance that they were waiting for. A gap in the smoke exploited by the Wonder Child. We'll smoke him off, and Debris will hear the pins pulled. He'll choose to back off. Oh my God, through the smoke! Crims switched on.
Yeah, he knows the tendencies of Dupree, that's for sure. Nice. Preemptive spray, and now this is the kill that might decide the round. Zipex will keep them in it.
Every time they do something late outside, Device tends to be there. Right place, right time.
Yeah, they've got to be aware of that. He's got a gap there as well. They're starting to fall apart again. They get these advantages, but just don't know how to really punish them.
Brolan looking for assistance. It will be JW to provide it. Deagle going to be going in alongside him. His partner in crime in pursuit of a bomb plant. 27 seconds. Zipex. He's wise to what's going on. Still conscious that there's a threat from the top side. There he is when Flush is hitting shots like that. Now Brolan using the vents. He can choose so beautifully to float between the two. They think they've got their best shot here, and they're right to do so.
8 seconds.
8 seconds as the bomb goes in.
Well then, is Zipex. The clutch minister making his way towards that main entrance. A low HP Flash will present himself, and no bullets land on either side. They now know exactly where he is. Drops the incendiary towards Squeaky Door. He's got a smoke for the defuse, a couple of flashes as well. If ever there was a man that could pull this one off, Zipex would be first on the speed dial. We'll see whether he can make his way through towards that main entrance. And there.
JW, he's going so aggressive. It's damage, but Flusher could perhaps convert. They're having their knives out. Traded though. Astralis into the low site fast. Crimson Golden, they're both there. They have an opportunity to at least make this awkward for Astralis. Device from ramp, he's going to be able to catch them. Good, precise work, not daunted by the reality of the round. It's just Brolan and Crims now, and Device is still looking. Knows where Brolan tends to play, and he's played it to perfection. Cleaning house. Instead, Golden, smart, decides that's not a fight he can win. And the clock is on his side. He can't convert Brolan. Good damage onto Magis, but Glaive, he's the one looking lethal. Finds the head of Crims. And Astralis, T rounds on overtime have not come easily. This one, however.
Trigger discipline, needs to play for the clock here.
Oh my goodness, 15 seconds, 14 seconds. Gonna get one, nearly two. Oh, the precision wasn't there. Let's see if the second is a possibility. The Molotov much earlier this time, and that will keep them at bay or not. Expectations thwarted, and so are Astralis. AW, with the AWP, you were hoping to see that more on the CT sides, and well, pulls it out and finds himself the double kill. Outside on lock, as is round 2 of our second overtime.
Looking good for Fnatic. Potentially a clean sweep here. Money not really a factor at all. That'll be a kill for Device. That's going to be flush out removed. JW with the AWP, however. Still can be done. Not much.
Geri wants to get ahead of the smoke. Straight out. Element of surprise. It's a big deal, but not for Crims. He's far from surprised. Eyebrows raising perhaps just a little bit, the upgrade to the AK-47, but he can back away, wait for his teammates to support as the bomb will be retrieved. Crims, this position is so good, damage done.
Yeah, but it's very well recovered there from Astralis. They lost the first 2-3 frags there, and now actually have a fighting chance. This kill to decide it. That's a great shot from Golden. Zipex now with another clutch on the table. He's got the bomb on his back, but running out of time once again. 30 seconds remain. Making his way towards the main entrance right now. It's a perfect crossfire. The AWP couldn't be in a better spot here.
He just gets that information.
Yeah, he absolutely does with free. And he's sort of dropped the Molotov as well. That's going to mean a perfect glance coming in. No problem about that. And can he stick the landing?
Grabs the HE, will jump for info and could even soften up the task he has to do to JW by a significant degree. Bullets as well. But Golden, the hero.
To take down the likes of Device and Zipex and those sort of scenarios. He outpositions them, but this is all about Crims here. Look at this spray control. Managed to get 3 frags in total.
This
map point first.
This incendiary. It's going to be just a little too slow. Could get caught out. Brolin to support. Babysitting. And the suppressing fire is there. Crims cowering. Astralis have access to the top site now. It's going to come down to individual prowess, and they've got plenty of it. Bomb down. And he gets away with it. Has the support of Flusher now. Had past tense, but Crims doesn't care. Gets Glaive and puts all onto Device. 28 seconds, so many clutches for Astralis. This one should be too far gone.
They really have. Remember, this was 15-11 in their favor.
Arena and the Swedes in the server have the same objective in their mind. Send them home, but Device, he's not interested. Quick frag onto Flusher gives Astralis the first blood they've been looking for. Nice return, though. Only 3 remain. 3 hearts beating on the Astralis side, and they have to regroup, re-strategize. They could be walking towards the Lion's Den. The trick up their sleeve is Glaive.
Golden's still there in the ramp room. Now this is a bold maneuver. No HP, has to be the quick frag. He gives himself up. It could get Astralis right back into this and reset everything once again. He's let them through.
Oh no.
He has no idea. He spots one, but he didn't actually react to it. I don't think he knows.
Surely he's seen it. He's not. Back turned. He had no idea. But now, Dude brings the one with his back turn. It goes back and forth. Zipex has a fighting chance in this one, but with 28 seconds, he's going to have to pick up that bomb. Does so. But they saw it. On that frag, on the back of Dupree. Now JW's posted up and decon. Fnatic, 2 frags away from a grand final showing. On the cross, he connects. It's on Zipex, he gets the bomb down! Fnatic! I can't believe I'm saying this, but they beat Astralis 2-0 in Sweden!
That's the best game of the tournament so far. That was absolutely epic.
Reunited!
Oh, performances there. It's just resounding. What an epic shift they put in across the board.
JW, Flusher, Crims, the core, young talent, Brolin and Golden. You can